Against Mythic, I feel like it could still be a fun time. They're on the T side start as Mythic get to the pistol round, and Leaf will shut down Polen, immediately taking out the frag counts. Now dropping in towards the A side, the T
just
side.
armor for the CTs.
And on the blocker, Jonji takes down one frag, sees two more, gets traded back by adreN. Xeppaa on side. Ra's gonna give away his position. Xeppaa comes up with a good kill. DAVEY turns back around. But shots from DAVEY, lands a leg shot on Jonji, at least taps up on the second player, can't quite find those frags. adreN is able to follow suit, take one down, but Xeppaa turns it around with a good AK kill. That buys them, providing covering fire, but adreN will drop vanity to a 4-on-3 scenario. Xeppaa's on fire, Eagle still onto the backlines, adreN pops forward, it looks like Mythic are going to pick one back to the Chaos side.
Oh, adreN stepping up, but they still need to deal with one more player on this team side. It's Leaf, and as soon as this little bit of utility can come down, the incendiary to follow from Flom.
Flashbangs blinding off both players. Okay, Jonji does get Flom at the first box, and Leaf follows suit towards adreN. They burst into the B site. On plan will be secured. Two players standing as Leaf gets another frag. DAVEY will trade it. Xeppaa comes up and turns that head through. And one player left in Keiti will take a tap at the fountain. Get clean up, spray through from vanity, comes up with that kill made onto the player in the back. Does not quite take down Keiti, but does get adreN. She's gonna look for Flom back here. Okay, yeah, she will get the frag back.
It's almost like they're doing it instantly.
Now turning in towards this B site. Good face in from Xeppaa. Captain's going to be careful about how he goes in the next one. Molotov's coming through. Keiti going to completely evade them, but Leaf jumps right over her head and gets taken down. adreN will find a trade back to the mid more on the site. Much low HP. Vanity can just
time in this game, both Flom and adreN trying to pick him up, and Flom just getting instantly deleted out from the top of Banana, and now that's that secondary AWP gone. Didn't even find a contact peak.
Polen smoking down, flashing over DAVEY, getting the back lines with him, and Jonji just drops the kill immediately. DAVEY burning, does see one, they haven't actually checked the back line, I think it's completely clear. But
the damage in terms of the economy, if they can take it away. Oh, she's been seen, is staying alive, and should be able to hold on to the rifle now.
Takes a frag on Xeppaa. Oh, nice coming out, and that's a secondary.
And find aggression with aggression, and it looks like it's coming out towards Banana.
But DAVEY shut down by early utility, sprays around the corner, and Xeppaa's going to get Flom next to follow suit.
Wow.
Polen goes down as well. And I think the awkward part about it is that unless they get these exit frags, which at least Keiti does take rough down, then the damage they get in that last round is going to be pretty much negated. Actually, they do get a couple of good picks in, so Leaf might have some troubles. A good victory.
Wow.
4 kills found. Okay, that was a bit very set from Flom first. Enough for the worst moment, but Flom's got him protected. 2 kills, he does turn that situation around. 12 HP, maybe the dry one was on a scrum here today. Line-ups for Polen not going to go well. Flom still held to the back lines. adreN rotates in with the AK to a 3-on-2. And incendiary 20 seconds of time as one more player drops and Wrath is left alone in a 1-on-3. Still to pick up the bomb, still to enter into the B side. Does take down Keiti at least. Damage done to adreN. 10 seconds though. Bomb picked up and he gets Flom. A little bit too late. He gets that kill, but no time for the plant. And adreN knows it. Again, no dry runs will work for this Chaos camp. They need to be more competent into these hits. Jonji with that first pick will definitely start to look good here. Early on against Keiti, and DAVEY turns around for that second kill. M4 picked up. They'll take the fight against adreN. Not the best of ideas. AWP will train over on the A site. But a minute to go to make the hit happen. Look how far it's pushed up. Leaf's held towards the corner. He does get traded by Flom. For a minute there, he could have caught him off guard, and now adreN strikes. He drops down on this A site. If he even gets a kill, he would have done enough at this stage. And he transfers his spray to 2, looking for the 3rd. Polen making his way up, does deal with Wrath, but now Xeppaa, a known entity, playing back in the apartment. Smoke down coming in from Polen now to stick the full 5 seconds. Got the hit. Xeppaa chopping through all one place. He's got to land the damage. Oh, he's crept past him. adreN, Keiti on site. Molotov's coming in to flush them out of position. adreN, actually, they're getting themselves 2 picks, but Jonji and vanity get the main. And 9th for Chaos. The Chaos camp, but they've got a lot of work to do to try and hold up against them. Polen's going to get flashed off here towards the first box. I believe a flashbang in, sees those players crossing out towards CT. Does damage, no kills. Wrath and Leaf come up with those frags. DAVEY trades, but Jonji trades right. And Polen's waiting for backup. Vanity checks.
For the Pro Tour points for Katowice. So there's a lot of have Chaos to play for here.
Look at this very early. Again, just going to speed run it into the A site. Taking out adreN for the opener. DAVEY back up at Graveyard. Needs to hold off something. Okay, you're going to try breaking to the back lines of the D site. They'll play loose straight from DAVEY. Does so much damage to vanity. Couple of exits for the Mythic side.
Get their way in, and the smokes are still down.
Heads up, Jonji getting through the outbox. One sprays through, takes him down. adreN can't find the trade, so they have info on that one player. But DAVEY making his way in, needs to find an entry to the backlines. Does not see any of the T-side players. Not towards old Grill. Vanity's there for the base and the kills up against here. As we set to the pistol round, Chaos will lose the opening kill. Down towards that mid challenge. The majority of players stacked up, but Jonji comes in, swings out with a frag. Xeppaa. Jonji in with the P2K, takes that face, gets that kill towards one player now, looking back to the back lines. Bomb making its way up for the apartments. If Flom falls, a lot of the setup here for the T-side could get shut down, but Raph goes down, so it's all left to Jonji to ace clutch this, tapping his way through, looking for the headshot, turns towards the left-hand side, but Flom wraps in from the eco. I'll be stunned. The Zeus set and ready for one good kill. P250 taking their first contact out of the flower pot. Boost Keiti deals with Raph. DAVEY comes up with one Xeppaa with 2 USP kills, but DAVEY trades back on him. And a 3-on-2 scenario. Plant can be secured. Oh! Vanity at the last second gets it, but I think they've just got enough time for the Plant. They're going to pick it up. Jonji stalling for time. Got to face in the player. For anything towards the apartments as nades start coming in. Oh, Leaf and Vanity. Tapping up super heavily.
No more utility left on this CT side. Mythic going in once again to this B side execution, and the kills are going in favor of the CT side. The trade's coming out. Vanity with a spray. So he's going to get ecoed. Another B side execution. This time around, though, it's a lot quicker, and the entrants are coming through at least for Flom, but Xeppaa on the side's doing damage, and there's still a player out towards
in the back lines behind the fountain. You've got Polen facing in for a 3K. Gets Raph. Now looking for Jonji. Next up for the flower corner, the flower bed. They're going to leave this. Instead of to see that Jonji pressing him towards the apartments, Vanity gets a kill. Oh no! Oh, the crossfire of pistols have done the... Oh, Vanity's landed the headshot as well. Quick peek in on Polen. adreN left alone. It's possible, but I'm not counting them on them for this round, you know?
No, well, at least adreN's been able to pick up an M4, but it's the players on the side that haven't been able to find those entries. They need to try and force Wrath out from the Graveyard position, and the Molly will do the job.
AWP backed up, sprays through with the M4. Vanity taking damage, does end up pressed. That means they cannot concede towards a peek in from the short angle. And Leaf will fall. Xeppaa next up, dealt with adreN one-on-one now against the AWP. Shoulder baiting to try force the Orb to make a mistake. Facing in, continuing to try force it out. Molotov will force from the way he's burning. 63 HP gets out of... Got to do a lot of work here for this T site to try and bring it back. And at least again, they've started things off with a spray through. Flom, the opening kill, traded back by Rafters, turn it to a 4-on-4. Damage being sustained by the T-side for the moment. They have not yet gained an advantage at this stage. They have actually found a kill back on Jonji, though, so that's something as I'm speaking. Now Xeppaa left towards the B side, in making a lot of noise, though. Wrath will fall. Vanity left alone with the AWP.
Still
gets
really running down the clock, Jay.
Wrath getting that kill on Flom, turn it to a 4-on-4. 47 HP. Flashes over the pistols again, peeking in, catching some players off guard. They actually combine on adreN and do damage to DAVEY. Keiti's also low, so player advantage for Chaos in the bomb pump. We deny the last second. They peek forward, no. Polen's going to shut it down for one good frag. They do enter to the site though, and DAVEY falls. Keiti with a trade, needs a secondary, but Raph will take it down. Polen spraying back, wrists it entirely, and the pistols will clean house and clean up 16-8 for the CT side. Oh, Mythic again falling to the pistols. They got a couple of good eco rounds out of that one, but it's Chaos that win on the force by...